Hello guys, welcome back to the Rush Vlog. It is Friday, and today I'm supposed to have all kind of things for the home study complete. You guys want to know if I got it all done, don't you? Well, you'll have to come join us, won't you? Okay, first things first, we're going to take care of the easy subject, the finances. I did fill out a 2-page financial summary of Kristen and I. We had to list all of our incomes, all of our monthly expenses, all of our assets we have, all of our liabilities we have, all of our insurances we have, all that stuff. Took a while, crunched a lot of numbers, happy to say, check, got it all done. The financial summary is complete on time. Super excited over that. The next thing we had to do was the fire inspection. That was a little bit harder to do. Let me show you it. Without getting into the nitty-gritty, this 3-page report right here is what the fire inspector will fill out when he comes next week to make sure our house is compliant. We had to make sure all these things in this checklist were done. We had to make sure all the stuff up on this checklist were done. And all the general fire codes for the area. Got a little bit of work to do on this still, but I feel like we could get this done tonight. What we'll do is we'll actually go through all these items and check them off on the video. That way we can guarantee they're done. Okay, I'm upstairs in the office and I just completed the first 2 items on the checklist. The first one is to ensure there are 2 means of escape from each level where child care is provided. And the second is to ensure there's a floor plan is posted showing the fire and emergency evacuation routes from the facility. So here are our evacuation routes from all 3 levels. And there are 2 means of escape posted on each of those levels. If you're curious how I created these, I did it in 3 steps. First, I just did a really rough draft of each floor. So rough that you can tell this building, or this floor is not even the same shape. I drew it so bad that I got the wrong shape of the building. After that, I drew it out to scale, put everything there I needed except for the escape routes. I photocopied these so I could add the escape routes on a clean copy. That way if the escape routes ever change, or they say, hey, you're missing something, or hey, you should really change this, all I got to do is go back, re-photocopy this, update it real quick, and he'll be able to check it off. The only reason these aren't posted is because I want to laminate my work on Monday. Then we'll get them posted. But they are done. So that's the first 2 items checked off the list. Okay, item number 3. Escape routes free from clutter and other obstructions. So I'm in Lincoln's room. His map will be posted right here on the wall. His escape route is going to be as follows. He goes out his door. The primary escape route, so this is nice and clean. The vacuum will be put away. Go down the steps and to head out the front door. All that's cleared out, all that's nice and clean. Check. If that's blocked, his second escape route is to come through our bedroom to this window where there's an escape ladder that we can use to climb out the window. Now I know I keep saying he needs to. He's not going to do any of this. If there's ever an emergency, we're going to run into that room, we're going to pick him up, we're going to carry him wherever he needs to go. But the way the paperwork is worded is for any age group, and they're supposed to be able to understand and follow the evacuation routes. Just the fact they're posted is the only thing I'm required because he can't read yet, or he's not going to be able to follow instructions. So that's good. The evacuation routes for his room is good. Also, while we're up here, stairs, hallways, and passages to exit are adequately lighted. Very much lighted. You can definitely see your way out of here. Same with downstairs. So that could be checked off too. No room used for children is to be reached only by a ladder or a trap door. Okay, so say for instance if he was living like in the attic, the only way up there was a ladder, that's not allowed. Since there are stairs to access his room, we're good. We can check that one off the list. Some of these are kind of crazy. Child-proof covers are used on electrical receptacles. Take my word for it, I'm not going to show you every single one. They all have child protection on it. Okay, now we're downstairs in this play area. Let's follow the escape routes, make sure they're all clean from clutter and debris. He's going to come up here, We're going to take him up the steps, which are clean. I gotta throw away the fire extinguisher box. And he will either go out the front door, which is clear, or he'll come around here, and we'll go out the back door, which is clear. So the primary escape is good. The secondary escape, we might have a problem here. I'm not allowed to use garage doors as a means of escape. So that was out of the question. So we just shut this door, pretend it's not there, that is not considered habitable. The second means of escape from this room is actually out this window. We have a problem. Houston, we have a problem. There's a big dinosaur tent that I don't even think you guys knew we had, blocking the window, and all kind of Lego blocking the window. So we'll have to take care of that. I'll move the tent now. We're going to take care of the Lego next week. So this one's not quite done yet until I move this tent. Okay, now it's free and clear. So in case of emergency, we just pull the couch out real quick and go out the window. Now I can check that off the list. Also, just so you know, receptacles do have plugs in them. Even though they're high, since he can reach them from the couch, we plug them up just to make sure. Adequate lighting, check. We're good to go down here. Out in the garage, the only thing we have lingering, ooh, I just seen something else too. I have to address that. The only thing I see lingering is flammable and combustible materials stored in a proper location. I'm not sure if that shelf up there, the top row, is considered, or even these over here, is considered a acceptable location. I'm still digging into that. If need be, we'll remove all that stuff before the inspection. No big deal. I'm still going to call this complete because we cleaned all the garage. Oh, I'm not going to call it complete. I need to address these covers over here. These should all have covers on them. Even though there's no plugs in some of these, and that plug's not live, these all should have covers on them. So let me do that real quick, if I could get back there somehow. Okay, got those 3 covers on. Check that off the list. Let's go to the basement. In the basement, or in general, access to emergency shutoffs and breakers must be clear and free of obstacles. So the breaker box back there has nothing really in the way of getting to it. My shutoff for the water, the shutoff for the gas, all that is free and clear. So we're good there. We checked that off the list. Also the steps leading upstairs, even though this isn't part of the inhabitable area for childcare, they're still free and clear for the fire inspection. The garage is nice and clean too, and there's a kitty trying to escape. And finally, the last item on the first list is no extension cords can be used as permanent, how's it worded? How is it worded? Extension cords can only be used as temporary wiring. Can't be permanent wiring. We don't have any extension cords here, except for one in the kitchen that I use to power my appliances right here. And it's only used as a temporary cord as I'm running appliances, so we're good there. Okay, there's a second page to this though. Let's go through that real quick. A working approved smoke alarm on each level of the occupancy. We have one on all 4 levels of the house. We're good there. A UL approved fire extinguisher near the cooking area. Okay, so our cooking area is right there. We talked to the fire inspector. He said you should have it probably in the pantry. There it is, right there. So that's checked. Okay, doing good. There's only a couple more items. Smoke detectors are located in accordance to instructions of the local fire inspector. Well, that's kind of the same thing as the last one. Written calendar of periodic fire drills. Oh, okay. That's if it's a residential facility. We're not a residential facility. We're an adoptive home. So that doesn't matter for us. And finally, unvented kerosene or oil heaters shall not be used. We don't use those. So that's checked for us. So we're good on the fire checklist. The other part of this is just making sure the house is up to code. Far as I can tell, because we've had a couple conversations with the fire inspector already, our house is up to code. So we should be good. I'm kind of glad we ran through this together. We did catch a couple things. We made sure everything was taken care of. I think we're in good shape. Now, beyond this checklist, there's an entire 50-point checklist we gotta go through for the adoption safety. We'll do that another day. We're not ready for that yet. But yeah, I'm glad we are ready for the fire inspection. It was supposed to be today. We would have been ready for today if it was today. Fortunately, they couldn't do it. It's gonna be next Friday. So we'll still be good there. One last goal we had is actually for tomorrow, and that is to finish the 29 question background questionnaire child adoption paper. I have 2 questions left, and Kristen has, I think, 3 questions left, if that. So we will definitely get that done by tomorrow. We're not going to record this weekend. We're just going to take some time off. We're going to chill. We've been going hard at these lists, but we'll be back Monday focusing on downstairs. Now that the fire safety stuff is done, we're just going to work on cleaning the house up. We're going to work in Lincoln's room. We're going to decorate Lincoln's room. We're going to put all the dinosaur stuff that was decorating the kitchen and dining room for his birthday party. We're going to move that downstairs and decorate his room with it. So that's coming up. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was more for my sake, just running through the checklist, making sure everything was done. And just in case you guys cared what exactly all is on our checklist, is more for that. But we're done. Everything's good. We should pass inspection no problem. So with that, we'll see you next time. Bye guys.